there is going to be, correct sir, going to be a travel ban on Philippine officials who are responsible for what they call the unlawful detention of
wrongful imprisonment.
wrongful detention of Senator Leila De Lima. But when you look at it, when you look at this budget bill, the 2020 budget bill of the United States, I'm just simplifying it, sir, but it's actually called the Further Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2020. Where do you find the ban on Philippine officials responsible for the wrongful detention?
Okay, you have to look at two documents. You see the federal budget, and we're talking about the Main Appropriations Act for the federal budget of the United States federal government. Is quite complicated and quite long. The Main Appropriations Act, it contains in one section, Section 7031, subparagraph C, it states there, under the topic ineligibility, meaning who are ineligible for entry in the United States. It states there precisely, government officials of foreign governments and their immediate family members about whom the State Department Secretary has credible information that they are involved in either significant corruption or gross violation of human rights. That's in the law, Section 7031.
7031. So we're talking about just corruption and gross corruption and significant corruption and human rights violations.
So that particular section in the Main Appropriations Act has to be dovetailed, has to be taken together with the guiding report from the Senate Appropriations Bill about the state and foreign operations appropriations. It has, on page 93 of that bill report, that's report 116 to 126, it states there, sino ba itong ineligible for entry? They call the provision, that's prohibition on entry.
That's right.
The Secretary shall apply subsection C. Yun yung sinabi ko kanina, subsection C. To foreign officials about whom the Secretary has credible information, have been involved in the wrongful imprisonment of, number one, Mustafa Qasim. This is a U.S. national imprisoned by the government of Egypt. And number two, Senator Leila De Lima. So, nakalagay po doon. Saan yung bridge? Kasi ito po, Senate Bill Report.
This is Senate Bill 2853.
Yes.
Yes, okay. And you're right, it's in page 93.
Yes.
Mahaba ho kasi itong Senate Bill na to, 100 plus pages. So in 93, that's exactly what we saw there, sir.
Matatanong mo, bill report ito from the Senate.
Opo.
Wala naman sa main document, the Main Appropriations Act, yung pangalan ni Senator Leila De Lima.
Opo.
The bridge is in Section 4, the explanatory statement.
Okay.
There's an explanatory statement in the Main Appropriations Act which says, yung mga guiding report from the Senate and the House are deemed incorporated by reference, meaning they are integrated into the Main Appropriations Act. In practice, sa criminal procedure, ang tawag namin dyan, parang annexes. If you, in the main pleading, like in a motion or a petition, you attach certain supporting documents and you refer to them. They are incorporated by reference. So this Senate bill report specifying the travel ban on Philippine government officials that are involved in the wrongful imprisonment of Senator Leila De Lima, that particular prohibition on entry is deemed incorporated into the Main Appropriations Act. Yun yung tinutukoy
and Attorney, this is because of Senators Durbin and Senator Lee.
That's the Leahy-Durbin Amendment.
Yeah. Sila po ang nagpasok niyan sa Senado na deemed parang
incorporated or integrated
in the amendment of the 2020 budget of the United States. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
so
true.
that's if you were to look at the 2020 amended budget, you will not find it there. You will have to parang find it in the annexes.
Yes.
Sir. Got it.